Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is January 24th, 2025, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from Glacier Bancorp. Joining us is John, our senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Glacier Bancorp has just released their fourth quarter and full year 2024 results, and there's a lot to unpack, from their earnings per share to strategic acquisitions.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Glacier Bancorp reported a net income of $61.8 million for the fourth quarter, which is a 21% increase from the previous quarter. John, what are the key drivers behind this growth?
Absolutely. The increase in net income was primarily driven by a rise in net interest income, which reached $191 million, up 6% from the prior quarter. Additionally, the net interest margin improved to 2.97%, reflecting better management of interest-bearing assets and liabilities.
And how did the full year 2024 compare to 2023?
For the full year, net income was $190 million, a decrease of 15% from 2023. This decline was mainly due to higher funding costs and acquisition-related expenses. However, net interest income for the year increased by 2% to $705 million, indicating strong core operations.
EPS performance and analyst expectations. Now, turning to earnings per share, Glacier Bancorp reported an adjusted EPS of 54 cents for the fourth quarter, slightly above the analyst forecast of 53 cents. John, what does this tell us about the company's performance?
This is a positive sign. Beating the EPS forecast even by a small margin indicates that Glacier Bancorp is effectively managing its operations and costs. The 10% year-over-year growth in EPS also highlights their ability to enhance profitability despite challenges.
How many analysts were involved in this forecast?
The forecast was based on estimates from 4 analysts, which provides a reasonable consensus for evaluating the company's performance.
Strategic acquisitions and growth. Glacier Bancorp has been active on the acquisition front. Can you tell us more about their recent acquisitions and how these have impacted their financials?
Certainly. Glacier Bancorp completed the acquisition of Wheatland Bank and 6 RMB branches, adding a total of $1.18 billion in assets. These acquisitions have contributed to a 7% year-over-year growth in their loan portfolio, which now stands at $17.262 billion.
And how have these acquisitions affected their cost structure?
The core deposit cost decreased to 1.29% in the fourth quarter, reflecting efficient integration of the acquired entities. This has helped Glacier Bancorp maintain a competitive edge in managing funding costs.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Operational efficiency is crucial for any financial institution. How did Glacier Bancorp perform in this area?
The efficiency ratio improved to 60.50% in the fourth quarter, down from 64.92% in the previous quarter. This improvement was driven by increased net interest income and reduced non-interest expenses, which totaled $141 million.
What is the company's outlook for 2025?
CEO Randy Chesler expressed optimism, stating that the positive earnings trends are expected to continue into 2025. The company is focused on optimizing these trends while maintaining strong relationships with customers and employees. Additionally, they declared a quarterly dividend of 33 cents per share, marking their 159th consecutive dividend.
Key takeaways. In summary, Glacier Bancorp has delivered a strong fourth quarter with impressive earnings growth and strategic acquisitions. Their ability to beat EPS expectations and maintain operational efficiency bodes well for future performance. John, any final thoughts?
Glacier Bancorp is well-positioned for continued growth, thanks to their strategic acquisitions and focus on cost management. Investors should keep an eye on their performance in the coming quarters.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Glacier Bancorp's performance in the comments below.